Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and we're here today with Alex from Dynamite to talk about the Dynamite Disney Exclusive. Alex, what you got?
Oh, I'm super excited again because, we just started this new website program, Dynamite.com, but we have exclusive variant covers only available on our website with extremely limited print runs. And I'm super excited to announce that, yep, we got them with Disney books too. So, I want to show off first the one I'm most excited about because this one's already out. Now, really quickly, if you go to Dynamite.com, right in the top middle of the screen, you see a little Disney button. Well, click that Disney button, you'll go to the Dynamite.com Disney website, you'll see all of our amazing Disney books coming up. I want to talk about the book first. It just came out, which is Nega Duck #1. This was open order. Anybody could order a copy out of the country. It did very well. However, on the website, we have two special Nega Ducks #1. Now, these are actually limited to only 100 copies each. So they're extremely limited. But the very first one is the Josh Milton fiery version. So yes, this is all red. It's fiery. This is $20 each. And there's only 100 copies available. And I know that this is selling pretty well. Not too many left. So, along with the fiery, we have what's appropriately called the dichromatic duck. Yes, this is the red and green version, dichromatic. Both these covers are very limited. Again, only 100 copies each of these, $20 each. And this is only available on our website, dynamite.com. So these are color variants, and these are very, very rare. So if you want to get the full collection, the Nega Duck with the foil, the sketch, the Virgin sketch, you want to have a full collection, you're going to need these two website exclusives for your Nega Duck #1 collection. So,
this was such a great book, Alex. I absolutely loved Nega Duck, and I love that dichromatic one. It's just such a cool kind of aesthetic to it. Feels very noir, very old school, very Shadow, which of course, Darkwing Duck has a lot of influence from the Shadow.
When we were talking about how, there's been other Darkwing Duck runs in the past, this is the first book ever called Nega Duck. Nega Duck Volume 1. This is the first stuff called Nega Duck. So, being able to have all these variant covers and this cool option for this #1 is very exciting. But speaking of #1, I'm going to jump to issue #2 because we do also have two for #2 for Nega Duck. And this one is the Jay Lee line art version. This awesome cover is Jay Lee's black and white version of his Nega Duck #2 cover. This one is so cool. Only 50 copies of this. Yes, only 50 copies are being printed of #2. It's only $20, Rocky.
Yeah.
$20. How many books with print runs of 50? That are $20 each?
Not many. And I'll tell you what, I love Jay Lee so much, one of my favorite artists, and this is a great piece, and seeing it in black and white where you actually get to see the ink work from him, it's astounding.
I mean, it's Nega Duck and Darkwing Duck, half a cover each. It's a very cool, you always see the Peter Parker Spider-Man covers, or the Batman Bruce Wayne, or Batman Joker, Nega Duck and Darkwing Duck, two sides of the same coin, villain and hero. And for issue #2, we have Ciro Cagliosi's virgin cover of his very cool Nega Duck is on a gargoyle looking out ominously. I mean, it's not Darkwing's Batman homage, but it's very similar. This is the virgin cover for this Ciro Cagliosi art. $20 each, print run of 50. So yes, those are your Nega Ducks, your special Nega Ducks exclusives.
Yeah, I love it. I love that one in particular because he's got his plans underneath his arm, and that's important to the story. So it's always cool when story elements come across in the comic book cover for me.
And they're important plans because, they're just being held on by his arm. He didn't have time to pack them away. He needs those plans. Gotta get them right away.
Exactly, bro.
So let's pivot, though, to our other Disney title that we have a variant for. And this one, let me tell you, I've posted this in some groups already, and the feedback has been so awesome. This is Gargoyles, the Halloween special #1. This is the Rebecca Puebla version 2 color variant. This one has a very green tone, which stands out more than the other one, which is a little bit darker. This one is basically brighter and more, I want to say upbeat this Halloween. It's more like evening style, like sun is setting, like green tone. I tell you, the back, we have the exclusive backs. This looks so good with that exclusive back. This is a one-shot Halloween special. The first and only Gargoyles one-shot we've done so far. So it's just exciting that we have this being released in time for Halloween too.
Well, the coloring on it makes me feel, Alex, like when the sun's setting on Halloween, everybody's getting their costumes on. Back in the day, I don't know how it is today because I'm not a kid, but you go out there, you get your costumes on, you start trick-or-treating, the sun's coming down, you get all those sickly, awesome Halloween colors, the orange, the purple, and the green. This is what it reminds me of, man.
You got to go out the first time before it gets dark. Round 2 when it gets dark, it's fine. But round 1.
I remember one year I had 3 different costumes, man. I just kept putting on different masks, and I would go back. That was probably the best Halloween I ever had, man. It was like a full giant sack of candy, man, nonstop.
Robbie lives in the cul-de-sac with 4 houses, so you didn't have a lot of choices. Costumes. But I like this cover though because Goliath and Brooklyn both look like they're in stone.
Yeah.
So, you got the little kid ready to go while dad isn't ready to go. So it feels great. So 100 copy print run, $20 each. But this is a special. And this is probably the best deal we have. For $10 more, for $30, a signed Greg Weisman copy. You heard that right. The creator of Gargoyles signed copy of this is just $10 more than the regular version. We're only offering 25 of these, and these are almost sold out because it's Greg Weisman, the creator of Gargoyles, for $30. You're going to get an exclusive cover and his signature for $30.
That's a must for Gargoyles fans. And people my age, a lot of us are Gargoyles fans. I can't tell you how many afternoons were just enraptured by Greg Weisman's Gargoyles. I think this is an absolute fantastic piece for any hardcore Gargoyles fan.
Especially because, this whole series is specifically canon. It's specifically the next season. The last publisher, these comics were not officially canon. So we don't pick up after those. We pick up after the Disney stuff. And this is fully canon in the Marvel universe, in the Marvel run. So this is TV show canon. This finishes this continues the story. Dark Ages is canon, continues the story. The next series, if there is a next series, is canon, continuing the real story. You got Greg Weisman working on this himself, so it's coming from the source. So check out Gargoyles #1 Halloween special, the Rebecca Puebla green color variant, which is only available on the Dynamite website, and get the signed version by Greg Weisman for only $10 more. And again, these are only available exclusively on Dynamite.com. Click the Disney button. You'll see all the great solicits.
Some really great books, man, and even more to come. I really appreciate you being here, Alex. Thank you for sharing this news with us and the PCP Army.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me on. I can't wait to talk about what's coming soon.
Absolutely. All right, guys, check them out. Dynamic Comics. Check out these exclusives. We got the link in the description below. We're dipping out. Station. Pop, pop. Boom.